Alright guys, we're going for a walk. This is the next day, by the way. I don't know when this video will go up. Technically, I don't know if this video will go up. This is the next day from my bad day. Like yesterday, I put up the video talking in the woods about the story about the plumber. I'm having another, not bad day. Today wasn't a terrible day or anything. I just had a lot going on. Stupid meetings at work, kind of annoying. And my kids, they stress me out. My goodness. I mean, anybody who has kids knows. Kids are freaking stressful. There's a frog down here. Here. Big old bullfrog. Anyhow, we're going to walk over here. So, my kids stress me out. Kids are stressful. If you don't have kids, if you are a kid, if you're like, 16 or under, you guys have no idea just how stressful you are. My goodness. I don't even understand how anything can be that stressful. Here's the thing. My daughter's 5. My son is 4. My other son is, 1, I think? Something like that. Yeah, 1. And, they're all stressful. Oh my goodness, dude. Lock yourself into a room one day and turn loose 3 chimpanzees on crack. They're just screaming at the top of their lungs and running and throwing anything they can see. And they're just hyper all the time. And you're like, calm down. And they just look at you for a second. And then they freak out again. Start screaming and running. And you're like, oh my God. It's like, what is wrong with you guys? How can you possibly have this much energy? Especially, oh man, you want to try something hard? I mean, you can see them. You can see them nodding off. I'm telling you. You think I'm good? They'll be sitting there. You say, go to bed. Game on, Mother Goose. Game on. It's on. Holy crap. It's like, really? It's like you was just asleep. What happened? No way. No way, no how. They're on. They're thirsty. They gotta pee. They gotta do something. And they are just full throttle. I mean, you're talking. I don't remember being like that, but I've been told I was. So, boy, I have to apologize to my mom and my dad and my grandparents and anyone else that had to deal with me. Because that is just unacceptable. And I'll tell you what, it's like trying to argue with a tree. Except the tree's more cooperative. Arguing with toddlers is just insane. Ooh, thorns are growing back here. So that's why I'm so stressed out. That's why I'm having bad days. I got too much going on. And I've got too many projects. Good news, though, I'm about to, I forget, roughly 2 months away, according to the Social Blade future projections, from reaching 10,000 subscribers. So thank you guys very much. I really, really appreciate all your support. I can tell you this, I didn't think I would do anywhere near that well. By the way, if I'm looking down, it's because we're on the rotten bridge. So, instead of staring at the camera for a minute, we'll just walk. And see the creek's up. It's a beautiful creek, isn't it? When it's not brown. But I had to go for a walk and do some stuff. And I've gotten a couple ideas. If you guys have any ideas for future videos, let me know. I really appreciate them. Tommy Dunn, I got your idea for wild edibles. That's a great idea. Wonderful idea, actually. I had it written down already. And that was one, but just see a little support on it was a great thing. Yeah. So, I know many other people have stresses in life. Not necessarily kids. You know, some people enjoy their kids' company. Don't get me wrong, I do too, sometimes. they can be a handful. My goodness. I have serious anxiety and stuff. And I'm not really a people person. So if anybody ever sees me out and about, I'll be very friendly. Even though I'm not a people person, I will talk to anybody. Most time. Huh. Look at that. That whole tree limb's being held up by the one vine. I bet I can cut it. Anyhow, I also have ADHD, in case anybody wondered. Right now I'm stressed out, so my brain's clicking at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm normally pretty good about it. So, future video ideas. If you guys got anything you want to see, if you want to research the area and like say, hey, I want to see this in that area. I live in, South Central Indiana in the United States. It's kind of a remote place that I live. But some people know it. It's Greene County. It's fine. I don't care if people know roughly where I live, so long as they don't show up at my house. And there's all kinds of adventure to be had anywhere you are. I've looked into it. My favorite channel is still Aqua Chigger. He's awesome. He's a metal detector. He goes on river adventures. I like him, and I like D Almighty, and follow Nugget Noggin to some extent. And, oh, by the way, Happy Trails Hiking. By the way, I left a comment on one of your videos. I was watching your stuff today, trying to get new ideas, kind of de-stress from my really annoying meeting that I had at work. I hate meetings, by the way. They're always annoying. I'm just not a meeting person. I'd rather hide back in the warehouse and do my job. So, yeah. Anyhow, but yeah, sorry. Happy Trails Hiking. I liked a few of your videos. I've watched several of them. I only left one comment, I think. Maybe two. I don't remember. But if anybody else wants to check out some cool hiking trails and stuff, they're pretty... For some reason, my computer kept kicking it down to 144p. So if their videos look grainy, I don't know if that's their computer or my computer was screwed up. But remember to go in the little settings, the little gear at the bottom of the video on the right-hand side, and just turn it up. Takes a little longer to load, but much better quality. And I only played it in 720p because, like I said, my computer is being slow. So, not super HD, but 720 is plenty. And I record in 1080, yeah, 1080p, 60 frames a second. Most of the time. Sometimes it's off, depending on the camera. Boy, look at these. Look at these thorns. So, Happy Trails Hiking. You didn't have any of these in your videos. You must have a nicer hiking trail. Of course, this isn't really a trail. By all means, if I didn't know the owner, this is trespassing. Nobody lives here. But it's abandoned. I talked to the guy that bought it, and I'm allowed to be back here. No big deal. So, I'm just trying to de-stress you guys. So I'll be rambling a bit. You can see all the deer. That's a deer trail. That's a deer trail. That thing is, I'm not going to buy it. There's a skunk in it once, and I don't like skunks. But this is a beautiful area. Even as overgrown and thick as it is, it's really nice to walk around and see what we can... Oh, look! Speaking of wild edibles earlier, see these? They're not ready yet. These are actual blackberries. They're still green. They'll be ready in a month. I'd give it a month. Well, maybe some sooner. These ones are red. That one, technically, when they're that dark red like that, you could eat it there, but they're still pretty firm. And we have several kinds of berries around here. We have blackberries and we have black raspberries. I know most people think of raspberries as red, but there's a wild variety around here that actually turns black when it's ripe. They're super good. I'm a little concerned about what I'm walking into. You see how this is all mowed down? Something's been nesting here, and not too far from here where I got a report of some wild pigs. This doesn't look like pigs, but this looks like deer, so I'm pretty sure. Pigs can be very dangerous, though, if you ever see wild pigs. Oh, I'm going to have to shut off here and start re-recording. I'm getting my time flash. See you in a second. Okay, so for some reason, you know, I record with my phone most of the time, and when I'm in HD, full HD, it only lets me record for 10 minutes at a time. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. I thought I'd fixed it by expanding the memory, but it didn't help. So I just have to stop every once in a while and do it. But as I was saying about pigs, they're very dangerous. People think, oh, it's just a pig. Well, those pigs will kill you and eat you. So they are very, very dangerous. So if you happen to be hiking in an area where there might be wild pigs, keep your wits about you. Preferably carry a gun. Some people aren't comfortable with that. Look at this beautiful creek. I love this area. And there are little fish in this creek. Little tiny ones. I'm kind of surprised. I need to dam up the creek on my property so I can get some fish. Another wild edible. I'll do an extensive video one of these days. This is poke. P-O-K-E. And oddly enough, it's edible sometimes. Do not just go out and find this plant. It has little berries on it. And these berries will turn bright purple. Or dark purple, I'm sorry. And the stalk starts turning red. Like that. And this plant can be eaten when it's young. And I'm fairly sure it's like this young, but I would pick these young greens and you boil them. And you pour off the first boil and boil them again, and they're a wild edible. I don't eat it because, again, it can be poisonous. And I don't know enough about it to eat it. So it is dangerous. And it can kill you, not like make you a little sick. It can kill you. So basically, if you don't know about it and you want to eat it, make sure you do a lot of research and talk to someone that has done it so you don't kill yourself. There's lots of plants like that that are edible but are dangerous. Something's moving. I can hear it. No big deal. Said, I don't see any pigs. Oh, but I was saying about wild pigs. I got a report from a person at work that not too far from here there was 3 wild pigs. And when they say wild pigs, I don't know if they mean actual wild boar or pigs that got loose. Either way, pigs are dangerous. So I don't have a gun on me. So if I get attacked by a pig, I guess I'm pulling the knife and we're going to fight. I've never fought a pig. That could be exciting. By the way, I'm deciding which way I want to cross here. I'm technically in my work boots. Look at these thorns everywhere. I don't like thorns. They hurt. So, I'm going to do some more catch and cook. I don't feel like doing it right now. Maybe this weekend. By the way, I'll be fishing with a buddy of mine this weekend. We'll be doing some river fishing. And a good friend of mine, he's a Marine. He actually is the one that gave me the knife that I lost. And he brought it back from Ramadi, Iraq on his tour over there. And he's a good friend. I like him a lot. Good guy. Not a wild edible, by the way. I just noticed it. See this? That is poison ivy. If I'm not... See, that throws me off. That might not be. That might be a young sassafras. But poison ivy looks about like that. Actually, this is poison ivy. So this is a big old patch of poison ivy. Leaves 3, let it be. I'm not allergic to poison ivy. It does not bother me in the least to touch it. I don't know if that's years of being exposed to it, but you get big bunches of it everywhere. So remember that if you're in the woods. Leaves the 3, let it be. You also have poison oak and poison sumac. Look those up because I don't happen to see any. So I'm not going to show it to you. This turned into a long video, ain't it? Let's see what else we can find. I'm sure there's plenty out here. Oh, I did notice earlier, or yesterday, when I was out, the Paw Paws are on. And I'll show the Paw Paws once they get ripe. They're not ripe until fall. But they are on. So that's a good thing, because some years you just don't see any. See something interesting here. You see all these wood shavings? That is kind of interesting. Because what's more interesting is they're up. Some of them are up here. I would think, initially I would think that's a beaver doing that. In fact, I'm very sure it's a beaver. But I couldn't see a beaver leaving him up in the brush. Well, you know what could have happened? It could have landed on that leaf, because these are very fast growing, and it could have actually grown up on that leaf. And that can grow that tall in a couple days. There's a trail here. You can see that stuff's mowed down on these trails. Oddly enough, I'm not seeing any black raspberries right now. They're very common too. I have them all over the place on my property. I find them over here, in fact, quite often. Let's see what else. If I get bit by a beaver, there will be very much foul language. I will be not happy about that. Never been bit by a beaver, but I can only imagine it really hurts. I just wanted to take you guys on a little walk. I had to go for a walk to relax. You know, stay calm. Not be mean to people over stupid things like my kids screaming their heads off over... You know, I'm not even sure what they were freaking out about. I think they're just excited. I hear a lot moving. I don't know what kind of tree this is. Great big. There's something moving really close to me. Let's go see if we can't find it. See that thing? That looks to be a carpenter ant. By the way, those are also entirely edible. They do bite. They're not poisonous, they don't sting or anything, they just bite and they really hurt. And there's a trail right here, but the fence is here. I was thinking the fence was down over here. Let's keep going. Oop, thorns. Lots of thorns. These little thorn branches, they grab you in not so nice areas. Ah, I was right. Fence is down, we can get over easily. Oh, look. Oh, come on. There's a really pretty damselfly. That black thing flying around, that's a damselfly. Similar to a dragonfly, but a little different. Very delicate and very pretty. They come in many, many different colors. Very pretty. Oof. All that is thorns. And that. Ow. And they're very sharp. So we'll just bend it out of the way. Hopefully break it. There we go. Slippery mud. Oh, shit. Ouch. Got a thorn in the finger. Sorry if I cuss. I'm trying to work on that too. I'm willing to bet there's a beaver living in that. That looks like a beaver lodge. Kind of a messy one, but I bet there's a beaver living in it. And you can see something's been coming up right in there. It's a little washed away. It rained really hard today, by the way. Really hard. That's why this creek is so high. And beavers will come up here, and deer, many animals. They make these trails coming up so they can go get their trees. Something might be living back in that hole right there, but I'm not going to stick my head in it right now. Oh, I hear frogs. I'd like to do a catch and cook with some bullfrogs, but I don't promise anything. And many people ask what these holes are, thinking snakes or something. Those are actually crawdads. Those are mud crawdads. They dig those holes and they go down there and they lay their eggs. And then when they get older, they wander off into the creek. Alright, well, this has been almost 20 minutes, so unless I find something super interesting, I guess I will sign off here. And hopefully you guys enjoyed my incessant rambling. I forgot my sunglasses. Luckily it's not too sunny. But got my contacts in today. So, alright, well, I guess I will see you guys later. And a little bird just hit the water, so alright, I'll see you. Okay, so a little further in, and look what I found. Black raspberries. Now, the difference between the black raspberry and the blackberry, when you pluck a black raspberry, raspberries have a little divot when you pick them. This one's not perfect, but see how it's got the divot where it plucked it, and it leaves that little white thing that the berry came off of. And they're really, really good. Very sweet and sour. And you can eat them red, but you can feel that they're more firm, and they're a little more tart. And you get a bug once in a while. So when they're nice and black like that, I don't see any good bugs, but they're really good. See if we can find a few more. I love them. They're one of my favorites. Ah, there we go. There's the big patch. Start with a couple. Actually, these are really good too when they're just dark red turning purple. Those ones are really sour. I really like them. They don't get near as big as blackberries, but they're really good. And look, they're everywhere once you find a good patch. And they grow in the same areas as blackberries as well. So if you find these, you'll probably find blackberries. Boy, look at all of them. So we'll just pluck a few, because I just had dinner, so I'm not too hungry. But dessert. Oh, there's some big ones. See, they leave that divot though every time. Ticks. Delicious. Wonderful. I'm gonna have to grab a bucket and come back out here. We make a jam out of them. Oh, look how juicy that one is. See that nice juice. Wonderful. I love them. They're one of my favorites. It is hot out here, so I'm sweating a little. Sorry. Look at them all. Beautiful. Juicy. And if you eat a bug, don't worry about it. Bugs happen. Oh man, there's a ton of them. Look at all of them. Bunches. Bunches and bunches. Alright. Well, I'm getting hot. I'm feeling good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and sew my work shirt. I think I'm going to go ahead and head home. Oh, lots of black ones. Once I finish eating berries. They're all over the place. I walked right past this patch on the way in and forgot all about it. Now here's the thing, real quick. See, they have these 3 leaves, similar to poison ivy, but they got thorns. There's another plant looks real similar, has thorns and little buds, but these aren't edible. These are not a edible berry. And you'll see they have whatever that is, like 7 leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they have 7 leaves. And the berries look obviously different. And I don't think these are edible. I don't know what these are, like wild rose bushes or something. But you can't eat those. But they grow usually right in with the black raspberries. So don't accidentally pick the little green whatchamacallums. Because I don't think you're all supposed to eat those. Alright. I think this is like the 5th time I'm signing off. But see, it's so easy to keep going. You're out in the woods. More blackberries. So those will be ready in a little while. That's good. Blackberries, by the way, similar leaf. But there's subtle differences. Once you know them, you know them. If they look like this and they're black, they're probably edible. I'm not going to swear to that because I don't know around the world, but in this area, they're edible. So, coming out of the woods now. Heading back home. Alright. By the way, do you guys keep hearing that whistling noise? That... See if it responds. He's not going to talk back. Anyhow, that's a quail. Oh, there he went. That's a bob white quail. Bob white, bob white. That's a quail. And they're really good to eat too. Everything's good to eat in my opinion. And we're walking right up on him. We might actually see him. I have a pretty good little convoy of quail around here. It's weird, they didn't plant this field this year. Normally they plant this with beans or corn or something. And he always does plant late, but it's even late for him. I mean, it's, now what is it? It's June 26th. There he is. You guys should have heard that one. All right. Well, I guess I will see you guys probably this weekend. I don't plan anything. Another bug. I don't plan anything until days in advance normally. So this weekend I should have something really good. Hopefully a catch and cook. I want to do that again. So till next time, we'll see you later. Oh, have a good one.